You ever walk into someone's home and it feels emotionally organized? Like the counters are clear, the floors are spotless, the pillows are aligned in a way that suggests they've had a meeting. There's that clean smell, half lemon, half I have my life together. And you think, wow, peace lives here. Then you meet the person who lives there and you realize something. They don't just clean because they have to. They clean because they want to. They put on music and start wiping surfaces like it's a meditation ritual. They reorganize a drawer and look genuinely satisfied, like they just solved a crime. Meanwhile, you're watching them like, so, you do this for fun? Maybe it's you. Maybe someone you know. But people who love cleaning are rarely just neat. There's usually a deeper psychology behind it. Control, calm, identity, emotional processing, even what they do with stress when words don't work. Because cleaning isn't just about dirt. It's about what your brain does when it wants the world to feel manageable. So let's break down the types. Type 1, the nervous system calmer. Picture someone having a rough day. Work was chaos. People were annoying. Their brain feels like it has 27 tabs open, and one of them is playing music, but they can't find it. They get home, and instead of collapsing, they start cleaning. Not frantic, steady, wiping the counter, folding laundry, vacuuming in straight lines like they're drawing a boundary around their piece. For this type, cleaning is regulation. It's repetitive, predictable, immediate feedback. Your hands do something simple, and your brain finally goes, okay, one thing at a time. When life feels abstract and overwhelming, cleaning brings you back into your body. If you relate, ask yourself, do you clean because you love cleanliness? Or because the act of cleaning makes you feel calmer inside? Because sometimes what you're really cleaning is your mental static. Type 2, the control reclaimer. This person loves cleaning because it's one area where their decisions actually work. Outside the home, everything is negotiable. People don't listen. Plans change. Effort doesn't always produce results. But inside your home, if you wipe the surface, it becomes clean. If you organize the shelf, it stays organized. If you throw something away, it's gone. Cause and effect. Immediate. Fair. Psychologically, this type often cleans more when life feels unpredictable, not because they're obsessive, but because they're restoring agency. Cleaning is a way of saying, I can fix something, and that's powerful. But here's the hard punch. If mess makes you feel unsafe, it's not the mess. It's the lack of control underneath it. So ask, does cleaning make you feel empowered, or does it make you feel safe? Both can be healthy. But when safety turns into, I can't relax until everything is perfect, that's when preference starts drifting toward compulsion. Type 3, the aesthetic identity type. This person loves cleaning because a clean home feels like self-expression. It's not about impressing guests, it's about the vibe, the visual calm, the way a clear surface makes the room feel lighter. They want their space to reflect who they are at their best. Their home isn't just a place to live, it's a container for their mood. Cluttered space, cluttered mind, clean space. I'm back. This is why they don't just tidy. They curate, they align. They make things look intentional. They know where everything belongs because belonging matters to them. If you relate, you might notice you're not necessarily perfectionistic in everything. You might be messy with your schedule, your emails, your feelings, but your home is where your inner world becomes visible on purpose. Type 4, the Procrastination with Benefits Cleaner. This one is hilarious because it's so human. They have something stressful to do, a big project, a hard conversation, an email they've avoided for 3 days, and suddenly Suddenly, they discover the dust behind the refrigerator. They're cleaning like a person training for the Olympics. And if you ask what's going on, they're like, I just felt like organizing. Sure. Psychologically, this type uses cleaning as productive avoidance, and it's not purely bad. When you feel stuck, cleaning gives you momentum. It turns vague anxiety into tangible action. But here's the pattern interrupt: the record scratch moment. If you're scrubbing the stove at midnight, it might not be discipline, it might be dread. So ask, do you clean to reset or do you clean to delay? Because one is self-care. The other is fear wearing rubber gloves. Type 5, the caregiver cleaner. This person loves cleaning because it's how they love. They may not say, I care about you easily. They may not be super emotionally expressive. But they'll clean the kitchen for you, fold your laundry, make your space comfortable. Notice small things and quietly fix them. For them, cleaning is a language, a form of devotion. Psychologically, this type often learned that care is shown through actions, not words. Or they learned that being useful is how you stay valued. So a clean home becomes a gift they can give without saying anything. If you relate, notice this. You might not feel embarrassed by mess, you feel responsible for it. Like other people's comfort is on your to-do list. Now, loving cleaning can be healthy, calming, grounding, expressive, generous, but it can also hide something. Sometimes people clean to manage anxiety. Sometimes mess triggers shame. Sometimes chaos in childhood taught them that order equals safety. Sometimes they feel like they're only good when they're useful. None of that makes cleaning bad. It just means the behavior might be doing more emotional work than you think. Here's a simple check. After you clean, do you feel satisfied or do you feel temporarily relieved? Satisfaction sounds like, nice, I like this. Relief sounds like, finally, I can breathe, like something was hunting you and you escaped for a minute. Both are normal. But relief can be a sign cleaning is functioning as a stress regulator, not just a hobby. And also, let's be honest, some people love cleaning because they love the dopamine hit, the before and after, the visible progress, the mini victory, the feeling of, I did something today, even if everything else felt messy. In a world where so much work is invisible, cleaning is one of the few things where you can physically see your effort turn into results. So which type fits you? The nervous system calmer, the control reclaimer, the aesthetic identity type, the procrastination with benefits cleaner, the caregiver cleaner, or maybe you're a mix. Humans rarely have one reason for anything. How does this land for you? When you clean, what are you really doing? Creating calm, regaining control, expressing identity, avoiding something, or taking care of someone. If you want, comment your most honest sentence. I clean when, or I love cleaning because. And if you like these calm, curiosity-driven deep dives into everyday behavior, you can subscribe. Not because we're going to make a mess of your feed, just because it's nice to understand the small habits that quietly hold your life together, one wiped counter at a time.